Welcome to this men's colognes channel. Today's video is all about fragrances for men that absolutely every woman will adore. So if you want to smell super sexy, these are the ones for you. I'm going to go from my least favorite to my top favorite picks for this category. I've got 10 picks. My least favorite, but still on this list, is something like this, Zadig&Voltaire. This is him undressed. This whole line for men, I highly recommend you checking it out. It's totally underrated. And this in particular, I love because it is like your skin but better scent. It's super attractive. It's on a lighter side. That's why it's on, let's say, on number 10 spot, but it's still a worthy mention because this is super refreshing. It's this musky, fresh, cottony, milky scent. It's not like straight up, laundry detergent. It's more creamy, musky, and this smells so sexy and no woman could hate this. And I'm sure there are some women that you might want to impress that hate strong fragrances.
I don't like it when like they walk past you and literally like drown in their aftershave.
Okay.
That puts me off. So
and this then would be like the best fragrance you could wear. You'll still smell clean, sexy, sensual, but you're not overpowering with scent. So I think this is a very worthy mention and something that is perfect for some occasions for sure. Next up, we've got a solid, super attractive scent. You can't go wrong with this one. Every single fragrance on this list is one of those that you could wear and every woman out there will be like saying that you smell amazing. And this one, the Elysium Roja Parfums cologne, this smells like spring. It's minty, it's also woody, it's a bit smoky, it's super fresh, lasts a long time, projects crazily. This is your niche version of Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. It's powerful, it's extremely attractive smelling, so manly. It smells like Hercules, like a very strong man. But I know that some of you that have watched my videos for a while, you might already own this one. If you do, I would suggest actually you check out this fragrance from Roja, and this is Roja Oceania. This is a very crisp freshie. This is even fresher than this. It doesn't have that woodiness, that smokiness, but it is so refreshing for like crisp summer days. This is something that is also very attractive. Anybody like this will smell absolutely amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little alternative. Next fragrance is one I personally fell head over heels for. It's one that I know is a fragrance that many women will absolutely adore. Some will like literally go crazy for. This scent, it just does crazy things to us, okay? It's Helltown from Parfum de Marly. And man, if you want a niche scent that does a job like that for you, then this is a killer. It's so juicy, red fruits, but it's also leathery. It's got some sweetness, praline. It's very masculine, but also because of that juicy fruitiness and sweetness, it's got a tiny bit of softness in there. It's just a perfect fragrance. It's a strong one though, so be careful with sprays because you can overpower somebody with this one, but it's so good. That woodiness, that it's so attractive, super sexy. And most of the fragrances on this list, actually, as I was putting this list together, are actually fresh fragrances, because most of the time I found that when we did tests like on the street asking women what they thought about the fragrances, most women will prefer a freshie.
prefer the other one.
You prefer the first one, yes. What is it about the first one that you like?
I do like the freshness.
But this is one of those fragrances that still has got that freshness in here. So if you prefer a heavier scent that will get compliments, this is a nice in-between scent. Next up, we've got, as I've said, a freshie, because you can't go wrong with a freshie. I know that you guys also love a freshie, and this is a great alternative to many fresh fragrances on the market. It's Invictus, Paco Rąbane, Eau de Toilette. To be honest, I love many fragrances in this sort of bottle. They're all amazing. I love this one especially because it's very fresh. It's got this tonic sort of a vibe going on. It's a bit sweet actually, that you might be surprised with, but it still carries that shower freshness that we women just love and fall for. Oh man, this is so good. This is very youthful spirit, macho sort of energy guy. If you're younger, like 18 and like early 20s, this would be perfect for you. If you're older, you can also wear it, but only if you want to project that youthful energy, I would say. But it's very attractive. Every woman will love it, and yeah, it's a no-brainer. Another scent that is a bit different, I would say, but still every woman will love it, is something like Prada Luna Rosa Eau de Toilette. This is a laundry, minty, musky, fresh fragrance. It's very classical, I would say, very classic, very timeless, very European fashion sort of a fragrance. So if you're into this, I think you'd love this. That mintiness is just what captures your heart. Like, as a woman, it still has got that freshness that we women love, but this is not a blue freshness. This is more like a laundry, very clean sort of a fragrance. So if you're into that, then this would be great for you if you work in a professional setting. Also, this is a perfect fragrance for, it goes in quietly, but it just kills the opponent because it's so good. Next one is Oud Wood. You can't go wrong with this. Many women have given compliments to my husband about this one. It doesn't matter if the woman is into fragrances, it just doesn't matter because everybody loves it. And it's a weird one because I wouldn't think that this sort of fragrance would gather so many compliments, so much attention, but this does. It just does it, and it's one of those fragrances that if you want more of a niche scent, woody, dry, masculine, for every day, for going out, for anything, this will be perfect for you because this gathers crazy attention. It's very crowd pleasing in this attractive way, and every woman will absolutely love it. Another scent that again and again, every time somebody comes into my fragrance room and I show them loads of scents, I know that I have to show them this. Especially women love it, but men also love it as well. So it's you'll love it, but also women will love it on you, It's a win-win. It's one of those that is just, again, formulated to be loved by everybody, and it is Armani Code. This is the Eau de Parfum. This one in particular, I find that gets the best positive reactions. I don't know why that is, why this particular one, because I personally prefer the Parfum a little bit more, but maybe it's the tiny bit of sweetness this has got over the other versions. But man, it is sexy. It's like the ads. It's fresh, very shower fresh, but it's also woody and dark and deep and mysterious. Love it. If you like a fragrance that is maybe fresh and you usually go for blue fragrances, blue colognes, but you want to try something a bit different, this still has got that blueness to it, but it also got that earthiness, more of that woody scent, and it's a strong fragrance, great projection, great longevity. This you just can't go wrong with. This is perfect for a date, for every day. It's versatile, and I'm telling you, I don't know why, but this gets really good reactions. I should do actually a test of this one on the street because everybody goes crazy for it. Now for the top three, they're all, I would say, cult classics. You can't go wrong with any of them. They smell insanely good for everybody. Women will absolutely love them, and they are more of that everyday scent, which is great for you guys because you can just have one fragrance if you want and just smell great all the time. One of them is YSL Y, and what I'm finding is actually the intense version of this fragrance gets the best reactions.
Which one do you find?
This one.
This one. Okay, what's about this scent that you like more?
It feels a bit deeper. It smells a bit deeper, if that makes sense.
Like now.
That I think that's my favourite. That's
This
like
is your
that's like
favourite?
a 9.5.
The 9.5.
Yeah.
What is it about this scent that you like more than the first one?
I don't know. It just smells like musky, but like sweet, but like a bit savoury.
Okay.
And like sexy. Yeah.
Yeah, some more sexy vibe from this one.
Yeah, like I
rather
would prefer a guy to smell like that.
Yeah.
So if you are in the market for a blue, fresh fragrance and women will love the way you smell,
If you smell like that, I think you've got money. That sounds really bad. You do smell more expensive.
the top 3 fragrances are very masculine. I would say that like, yeah, no woman would want to wear something like this because it's so masculine. This is fresh, green apple, ginger. It's warm in the woodiness of it. It's blue, it's quite intense, it smells expensive. I would say that because it's the new kid on the block, it's the intense version. It's a great one to differentiate yourself from maybe your guy friends because they're probably wearing the other 2 fragrances that I'm going to talk about soon. But yeah, this one is the one that totally should get your attention because it's very, very good. I love the other versions, but for some reason this one gets the best responses. Number 2 on this list is a fragrance that wins all the time, either in our fragrance battles that we film for this channel, or just from your comments, from comments I get on Instagram. Just this fragrance is very, very good. And it is Versace Eros. I would say go for whichever version you want because both of them get really good reactions and they are not that different from each other. But I've done a video on this channel just going through different versions of this fragrance. So I'll put it in the cards so you can watch that as well. But this fragrance, if you smell it on a card, then you totally are missing the point. This fragrance smells the best in the air. It completely changes, like I promise you. And it actually, like I've tried it on my skin, it smells terrible on me. Like it smells not that great on women. That's why it's so weird that it smells so good on men. It must be to do with like body chemistry or whatever. This scent smells amazing. It's lavender, it's vanilla, it's fresh, but also very heavy and thick in the best way possible. This is a strong fragrance, and if you want a fragrance that smells amazing, this is super minty. Ooh, love it. Especially in the air, you have to spray it in the air and really smell it. It's been around forever, but it's still just as good. I would say any age could wear it because this fragrance just doesn't have age boundaries, I would say, and it's very good. Every woman loves it. Like on our test, we asked loads of different aged women and they always love this one. So it's a great one to choose. I would just say that go for discounters. Probably you can get it at really affordable prices. So I'll link some of my favorite discounters down in the comments on the description under this video. And number 1, the one that us women, I've had conversations with women all over and they adore this scent. This scent is the one that we want you to wear. At least own it, sample it, at least get a sample of it. This scent is killer. It's an OG, but it's very, very good. And one of the things that is also great about it is that it nearly never goes on sale. So that made distract people from getting it. Other men might not get it because they might think, oh, it's too expensive or whatever. But if you're that guy that is like, no, I'm going to get it, then you'll smell amazing for us. And it is always Bleu de Chanel, Parfum version, Eau de Parfum version. Those two are the best in my opinion. My current favorite, that's why I've put it here, is the Parfum version. It is strong, it's fresh, it's woody, it's smoky. It's got a certain class, elegance. This is what we want our men to smell like. This is a fragrance that is the best seller in the world, and for a good reason. Literally you can't go wrong with this one. Whatever your age, every woman out there will be like, oh my gosh, he smells amazing, and she'll probably talk like that to their girlfriends as well. Be careful, don't get like scammed or anything. Get it from reputable sources, only Chanel or like Sephora and those places, because there's loads of fakes out there. But get the real stuff and you'll thank me later. I'll link all of these colognes down in the description for you, and any discounters, as I've said, and samples. Maybe you want to sample some of them, then I'll link those websites that I use and trust down in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as part of this channel, and it supports me and the videos I put out here. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.